Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Sword 2, the original theatrical cut, as we've been calling it. We're on an hour early tonight. We got the girls into bed early and everything's all done, so I was kind of sitting here, I got everything ready, and then I realised it was still, it was only 8 o'clock. I did a couple of things potting around, and then I thought, we might as well just press go. Otherwise I'd be sat here twiddling my thumbs for another hour. But welcome in there, Mr. Penguin and Mr. Frodo. We left off last week. We had arrived at Zombie Island. That was not the right button. Hang on a second, I need to get past the... Can I skip? Right, we'll have to wait until this cutscene finishes now. Now we have to ask the question, would this have gone tits up if we'd have started at the normal time? Here we go. Load. Stream. Oh, did we save at the end of last stream? Oh, if we didn't, Frodo's in big trouble. Oh, we did. Your package came yesterday. I didn't get to see it, wasn't home, but I'll tell you. Yeah, Samwise popped a picture up yesterday. It survived the journey. I hope you like it. Oh, right, hang on. There's multiple ways to go here, isn't there? Actually, what have we got in our inventory? We still got the panties. That's the most important thing. Now, one thing we're going to learn about George here is that he's useless. And most likely very lost. That branch I was just looking at there, that branch just reminds me of something, and I'm thinking we have to click on it.
If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch. It was a stout, overhanging branch. Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation.
It might. Why would you have highlighted the branch if we weren't going to do something with it? Can I put that in there? No. Actually, what have we got? We got some coal. We got the... Is it County Stone? We got the Poison Dart. We got the Tezcatli Poco statue, whatever the hell his name is. The Theodolite Reflector. A net. Some kind of list. The Theodolite. And, of course, the panties. What sort of mischief you guys been getting yourselves up to, though? Ooh. Where's my rifle? We'll take out this little piggy.
The path was blocked by an ugly and extremely dangerous-looking boar.
Okay, so... That looks like it should be a path going off that way. What's it there? Killing robots, trying not to sleep? What sort of mischief have you been causing then? Can we use the net on this branch? I'm just thinking here. Nope, I'm going to take that as a no. I'm going to try it one more time. No, he looks clues. Played a NASCAR race. Oh, and you've been causing trouble with the family as well there. Can we use the panties on the branch? No. Let's take the other route, because there's two routes that we can do. Building a house. Sorry, now I'm building a house on construction sim, and then gonna go kill some orcs. Oh, we've still got the second one to do on that on stream. When we won't be doing Mordor. Mordor's not the next one in the Wednesday lineup. The next one, the Wednesday lineup, once we complete Broken Sword 2, is the second of the new generation of the second of the new generation of Tomb Raider games. Oh, it's your dad's birthday.
Nothing, I mean nothing, would possess me to step into that swamp.
I'm just pausing to think there for a second. What was the name of Frodo's parents? We'll have to send a happy birthday from the crazy folk over here, Frodo.
War never changes.
Construction sim sounds. It's an alright game, construction sim, but Penguin. It's all Snap 2, and it's not really multiplayer either. Wow, is that the way we came in? It's basically a single player game where occasionally another player can stand and watch. You can take turns at doing the thing. Okay, let's just go back up here again. Oh, right, reeds. Right, let's grab some of them. Is there anywhere else where can we click up here? There we go. Oh, I did pick up reeds, didn't I? Yes. You mean Shadow of War? Also, I might work Monday to Friday, so don't know. Phone and sick, Frodo. That problem solved. Oh, did we have to do something? I remember this being a bit of a faff.
As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness.
So I can destroy other people's stuff. No, the game is all Snap 2. You can't really place anything. I mean, yeah, you can get the thing where it like snaps to like really, really close to where it should be, but you can't actually really build it. I mean, there's been times where we've been playing it and I've been like violently swinging the crane around, just spamming the lock into place button for when the part goes over where it needs to be. So there's no precision in it. You're just basically moving one thing from one location to roughly where it needs to be, then pressing the Snap 2 button. Yes, multiplayer is supervisor. Yeah, exactly. Supervisory mode. That's about it. Oh, we haven't done.
What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey.
What the hell was that? We haven't done house flippers for a long time, just when you're saying that. What the hell was well, whenever we do house flippers now, we always turn the houses into brothels. Rooms for cam girls and stuff. We had like some really like weird fetish rooms, I think, last time. All available on the YouTubes. And just anatomy, welcome in there as well, mate. What mischief are you getting yourself up to? One thing I just as I need to point out about this game, right, we need to be on this path up here, and I highlighted this last time we played through this game. We have to go wandering off into the jungle to get onto this path up here, because George won't step up that. He just won't. He won't do it. He's a lazy bugger. You're supposed to make the house. It's okay because the all the little the S word people that we can't say on Twitch, they'll jump to buy the house of their favourite cam girl, Mr. Penguin. So did you do shrooms and end up in the jungle? He definitely took the wrong pedalo. I can't remember what we have to do with this, or if it was just there to confuse us. I'm gonna press on for the moment and see what. Oh, hang on. Headache with pictures.
The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off.
I don't know why that's relevant just yet.
What was living in there? A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing.
A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing. I remember learning about those in school.
The reed was a lot shorter since that creature had savaged it.
Why am I thinking we do this? Where does he keep all this stuff in his pants?
The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous.
Okay. What's that there? It's probably Emily. She's escaped the box again. Yeah, okay. It's actually, oh yeah, I can double click to jump through these sections, can't I? Now this is the swamp that George wouldn't jump over before. And this is the bit of grass that he wouldn't walk over before. Because George is that useless. Where the hell are we now? Hang on, George. I need you to go to the other place. Okay, we'll come back here. What's that? Let's put Ada in a box. She already is in a little box. Actually, she's in a new box today because I don't know if she's got like a hardware fault or something like that, but I had to put a memory card into a different Raspberry Pi. So I can't actually like put my hand on it because she's on the other side of the room because that's where the only other spare socket was. So she's actually in a Pi 4 2 gigabyte for the past 2 nights until I can figure out if there's a hardware fault with the Pi 02. Got another Pi 02 coming because they came back into stock yesterday. So hopefully I can get her back to her normal housing. So you should play Green Hills. It's totally really relaxing and not a misogynist stream game. I've seen bits of it. There was another fella I watched. I saw. I've seen like little bits of it here and there. Oh, run, George, run! I guess there was no more crazy knockout juice on the end of that. Let's see what's down this way. Okay, this looks familiar.
I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.
I think...
The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it.
I think we have to do this.
I could see no point in tying the net to the creepers on the rock.
Maybe we have to combine it with that. Yeah, I have to combine that first. Evening, Happy Cat.
The marker clipped firmly onto the net.
What mischief are you getting up to? And me and my friend played it last night. We couldn't figure out anything, so decided to eat dart frogs and go insane. Well, you know, as plans go, Penguin. Is it? As I said, I've seen bits of it. I don't really know, like the plot of the game. Is it kind of a similar theory to? Oh, what the hell was that other game that we were playing? Oh, it came out in March because Royalty gifted it to me for my birthday, and the name of the game is completely. It's a sequel. We called it Lumberjack Sim, but I can't remember what the hell the real name of the game is. It all seemed to be Lumberjack Sim seemed to be the fitting name for it.
There was no point in tying the net and marker to the creepers near the bottom of the rock.
I'm sure we have to put this on here. Then we go to here and we look down on it. Maybe we have to pick up these first memories.
The creeper didn't look like it would hold my weight.
Yeah, it had zombies in it. I can't think of the name of the bloody game now. But yeah, it's the one that we always called. Lumberjack sim. In between the kitten pairs. So did you win this evening, Happy Cat? How did that? How many death loops? How many death loops by the end of it? It's like the forest.
Cake tastes better when shared. Happy_cat_lady. Can we put that theory to the test?
Sons of the Forest, that's the name of it. I couldn't think. We only ever called it Lumberjack Sim. I couldn't think what the hell the name of the game was called. Happy Cat. But yeah, it's a similar theory that other game to that one. It's like in the same category. Yay!
I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized.
Yep, that sounds about right. Everything we do here, we must get institutionalized. Went into a river to drink water and had to pick the leeches out of each other. What was that old film where they had to pick the leeches off each other? I suppose let's go this way. Shot lots, died lots. Oh, I couldn't keep count when I was trying to put almost like a little pyramid of death loops. need an on-screen counter, and then just keep triggering a command to to keep totting it up. I'm guessing that this is the way we go. By the way, we need to be over here because George won't step over that.
Hold on, I've been here before, haven't I?
Yes, George. At least I can double click to avoid. Oh, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that way we had to go. Okay, that puts us here. Or is that two paths? Path 1, path 2, path 3. Okay, well, we've done the top one. That didn't work. Let's try the middle one.
What is this? The magic forest of deja vu or something?
Okay, where's George this time?
Ah! Stay cool, Stobbart. It was only a bird.
This could be the rest of the evening. We could just be wandering around this jungle getting lost. Oh, no. Success.
Initials had been carved into the rock.
What's that? The bird sounds like my friend's fire alarm in battery. I stick the theodolite in there that he pulls out of his pants. It comes our special T-shirts. Where's the button for it? Oh, here it is. Our special T-shirts with, is that a theodolite in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
The hill I was on had reminded me of a camel's hump as I'd climbed up it. Now I had to see what I could see.
Oh, how do we control this one then? Arrow keys, maybe? No, not that one. What about that? Not far-fetched birds or government spy drones? Yeah, wasn't that some like daft things? That was it's all the pigeons are all like battery operated or something like that. Isn't that what they say?
It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem.
Click on that. I can't remember if we have to like zoom in on anything, or if we're just going to rotate the camera until we see the whatchamacallem that we put in. Right, that's definitely the furthest I can go that way. Right, let's just keep going this way then. Oh, I can click a few times, that's not too bad. So somewhere here we should see the doodad.
Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places.
I can't quite remember exactly what we're looking for.
There was an enormous cave. Every tourist for the last 3 centuries must have been in that one. An ugly little cave. Didn't look like the sort of place you'd want to leave treasure.
Was that, I saw some of the robot birds. They are surprisingly accurate, and you likely wouldn't notice. Have you seen? I saw a video. I think it was probably on TikTok or something, and
Heck, Ketch could.
They were like show. It was like a clip from a behind the scenes from the BBC documentaries, and it showed like a camera that was disguised as a big pile of poop, and then it had other cameras that it would detach, so the poop was launching mini poops all over the place. And then it had this creepy bird that was sitting on top of the poop with cameras in it as well. Oh, hang on, there it is. I see it.
It was the marker which I had raised up the needle of rock. I could see the marker I had fastened on the rock down in the forest, and right in line with it, the rock I was looking for.
I think we exit here now. Oh, I better say if we can get killed here. Is this stream 4? I thought it was stream 5. Who knows? So we're down at the docks. That's the guy that got knocked out. This guy here is getting his steps in, I can tell you that much. Run, Nico. We missed an Easter egg last week that I forgot about. Because there's an Easter egg to... which is the game? We did it like 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago to the day, because we were streaming it, and I think the following day Royalty detonated with Junior, and it's another game from the creators of these. It's a sci-fi one. It's something like Steel Sky or something. Steel Sky, or maybe that was a movie title. It was another point and click one though. And there's a little like mention to that one in this one. That we missed it when we were in the London Tube station last time. Okay, wait for this fella to come around again, and then I think we'll have to try and jump into this cupboard. And maybe he's run up here again. Close the hatch. I don't know if we do... Yeah, we do that, we do that.
Got you.
Right now I don't know... Right, that'll kind of float together. Now I don't... now I don't know what we need to do now. Click so it's everything done except the online stuff on the Shadow of War, but 32 hours. And 32 hours and 66%. How many hours did we put into the first one for that 100%? We didn't set out to do 100%, but we wound up kind of getting it in the end. That reminds me that people are selling caffeine powder that you... what? I don't know about you, but I think I'd get fired or arrested if I were caught sniffing it. What on earth did Ada ask you? Chocolate contains a small amount of caffeine, which can provide a mild energy boost. Okay, Ada. Fair enough. Okay, well, right, we've got this fella in here now. So I was just trying to look through the window and see what happens.
But the Collard woman was there. They'll know it was me.
But you have the stone. The right stone, you're sure?
Yes, of course, it's the Jaguar stone. No possible mistake. Here it is. Karzak, please. The police will be looking for me soon. You're going to get me out of the country, aren't you?
Stop your whining, Oublier. Do you have any idea what this stone symbolizes?
I thought you just wanted it to frighten the natives.
Fool. I intend to cast this stone into the sea.
But why? It's unique.
Exactly. With it gone, the Mayan priest's plan to destroy Tezcatlipoca cannot succeed.
I can assure you that Tezcatlipoca is a mythical figure.
Such a small mind you live in. Tezcatlipoca is real. I have seen him in my dreams. We have spoken of his plans for this world. We have spoken of your part in these plans.
My part?
He told me you would be useful. He told me how to crush your spirit by turning you to drugs.
My wife died. You know that full well. She was my world, my everything.
And now, you are no longer useful. She called out your name as she died, you know.
What? What are you saying?
And then they thought you'd done it. It all worked perfectly.
You? It was you? You bastard! You monster! For the love of God, Karzak!
Which one?
Well, that went well. She just strolls on in. Let's take the stone.
Rifle his body without making sure he was really dead.
You can. Pew pew.
There were no signs of life, but I checked that Oublier really was beyond help.
Then we interfered with the corpse.
We were going to need the stone to thwart Karzak. I knew Oublier would have approved.
Try to look around the room to see if anything looks out of place.
It was the Jaguar stone, all right.
Stabby stabby. Oh, a few inches the other way and it could have been even worse.
Pirates?
No more of this.
I was about to make good my escape when...
What? Who the hell are you?
I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were making a movie.
So who are you?
Stobbart. George Stobbart. 2 B's and 2 T's.
It's okay, Mr. Hawks. He wasn't in the shot.
Hawks? This had to be Carlton Hawks, the newest enfant terrible of Tinseltown. I'd read about him. Mailroom boy makes good. Nice to know it was still possible to get to be a director armed with only an encyclopedic knowledge of postal charges.
Stay out of the way, surfer boy. I'll deal with you later.
Surfer boy?
Okay, let's have a chat with these folk here.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be funny?
No.
It's Treasure Island, the only book I ever read twice.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind of thing.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity as an artist? Of course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
What's that there? Good God, her skin is going to fall off soon. She's so red. Is that this wife over here?
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later, after they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure. Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas. Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I don't go to the movies too often.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest teen star in Hollywood. That's why we're on such a tight schedule. Gotta film the close-ups before he hits puberty.
Who's the leading lady?
Don't you recognize her? That's Sharon Kowalski.
Oh, right. I'd never heard of her. You know what the locals call this place, don't you?
No, but I guess you're gonna tell me.
Zombie Island.
Zombies?
A crazed gleam came into his eye.
Get me the writers. Get me makeup. I want zombie pirates in this movie by the end of today.
Okay, let's go and talk to this weird one now.
Hey there, I'm George Stobbart.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star. What's it like?
What sort of movie they're making?
With an actor who's young enough to be your son.
What do you mean?
What do you think of Hawk's treatment of Treasure Island?
It's okay, I guess. I never saw the original.
It's a book. One of my favorites.
Really? The novelization's out already?
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate lady buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
Oh, not another one for the boots. I thought that was Friday night's thing.
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
You have no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation. Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything similar, have you?
No.
She's not red. It's just, yeah, she's got like a weird kind of like pink thing on.
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poisoned dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Right.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept.
Okay, that's all of her conversation. Let's talk to the other kid.
Hi there, George Stobbart.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
You're playing Jim Hawkins, right?
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins, right. I may not be making millions of dollars, and I may not have thousands of nubile, if uncritical, young women lusting for my body, but I've got something that you haven't. This small piece of coal.
Man, you're getting freaky on me.
Is your name really Haiku?
Yeah. It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. She could have called you Limerick.
That's my middle name.
Did you always want to be an actor?
I don't think of what I do as acting, man.
You're not alone.
It's more like I'm the voice of my generation. What I'm saying for the kids on the street.
Which is what? I'm crap, I'm going nowhere?
Huh? What are you saying, man?
Stobbart, get out of shot. Positions, everybody.
I'll get a flip chart and explain it to you later, Haiku.
Haiku, baby, are you ready?
Okay, man. Which scene is this?
You've been captured by Silver's accomplice, Pirate Babs, who's fallen in love with you.
That whirring sound you can hear? It's Robert Louis Stevenson spinning in his grave.
Okay, people, top of page 76, Sharon.
What about my big speech?
It's been cut. Everybody ready?
Up to speed.
Quiet on the set. Okay, let's make magic.
Oh, please.
And action!
Why don't you forget that dumb old squire and his bunch of merry men? Can't you see we were made for each other?
I know, but Squire Trelawney saved my life, Captain Babs. Why, if it hadn't have been for him, that giant octopus would have made mincemeat out of me.
But right now he thinks you're a traitor. He's locked you out of the stockade, Jimbo.
That 20-foot-high wall with spikes might have kept out Silver's men, but it ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, Jimbo.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
Did you get the heavy breathing, Flash?
Did I ever, boss? We should have made this movie in 3D.
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat.
Right, waiting for the controller of the mouse again.
Savage, on set, damn it.
Oh, we have Ada has to because she's got all that all the rocket fuel that Frodo's been feeding her, Penguin. Right, I think we want to steal stuff from the buffet table. Is our next course of action.
The bun was so stale it felt like a small rock. I was already carrying one of the stale buns.
Where the hell are you going now? Oh, there we
I'm
go.
George Stobbart.
My name's Harris. Most people call me Flash.
You're the cameraman, right?
That's right.
Why'd they call you Flash? You used to be a stills photographer?
Nope.
I decided not to pursue the subject. What do you think of Haiku McEwen?
What's to think? The kid will have earned more by the time his balls drop than I'll earn in a lifetime. Good luck to him.
Okay, so is there anything else that we can pinch? We still have this fella here to talk to. So I wouldn't trust Ada with a spoon, never mind rocket fuel.
Hi, George Stobbart.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much, do you? Bert Savage.
But Ada has to get all of her satellites into position. That's why she needs all the rocket fuel, Penguin. How many gallons have we delivered this week, Frodo?
How long have you been in the movie business?
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day, why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
What training does a stuntman do?
First, they told me to stand in the road. Then, they run me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too. Ordering this, demanding that.
Did you ever meet Bertrand Oubier?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his wife being in films.
Do you think Oubier murdered his wife?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Mind you, there were plenty of people who could have done her in.
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, but people who knew her saw the other side.
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
Would you like this pot of syrup?
No thanks, mate. I don't like the stuff.
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
What's that, mate? Stone axe?
No, it's just a piece of polished stone.
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob for that.
Okay, let's go and steal some more stuff. Was that if I was got a throat full of phlegm? Yeah. I seen the size difference of him, the stuntman, compared to, well, you can't really tell from now, but when they were swapped around the other way, he looked massive in comparison. Oh, is this syrup? Has that got the Canadian flag on it? Oh, I thought the game had crashed there for a second.
It was a pot
Frodo
of
Lotta
maple syrup.
33. You'll attempt to outdance Shepard in the Citadel's hottest nightclub. Spoiler alert. Nobody dances better than Commander Shepard.
Exactly. I'm sure we have to do something with the bush, because we have to dispose of him so we can become the stuntman. I'm sure that's what we're doing. You love to dance, Frodo. I'm sure we have to do something with this.
Those hornets were not pleased.
Let's get more buns. We'll have to get them stung. Or maybe it's like the syrup. Hang on, hang on.
What have you got there?
Another pancake, Bert?
Yeah, go on.
The pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
You put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
Right, let's try that again.
Those hornets were not pleased.
I never get another one. I'm sure we have to, now that he's covered in syrup, I'm sure that's what the solution is. Yeah, that was it.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good. Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks. Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the Cave of the Crabs.
Would those be giant killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
Just leave the girl passed out on the thing.
The rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Who, me?
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
He's a delight, isn't he? What was that there? Part 2 of feeding Bert pancakes. we'll keep stuffing his face with them until he gets attacked by the bees. Was it? Oh yeah, guys, she's an emo. Just leave her there. Yep, just not. I mean, she can just. Actually, I don't think she even came down to the beach here with us, unless she's hiding in the tent. Oh, should we go and see if she's in the tent?
Hey, surfer boy, stay out of there.
Oh, what is it this time?
That's the wardrobe tent. You've got no business to be going in there.
Looked like I wasn't going to get to play dress up.
Tell a word of him.
I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
What?
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobbart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap. Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
Yeah, I think we want that camera.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bert injured his back doing that dumb wall jump.
Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
You got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
Can we take it?
I didn't know the first thing about using the camera.
Maybe we have to get into costume, because he did say that we were the stuntman now.
Hey, get out of there.
Okay, let's go and talk to the Flasher again. Indeed, George is mad. I'm looking forward to next year. They'll Broken Sword 6 and also the 4K version of Broken Sword 1.
It was a portable movie camera. I didn't know the first thing about using the camera.
Maybe we should talk to him to release the camera.
I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera'll wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank. Props, get me a plank. We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way.
There we go. Progress. Now, is he going to come out dressed like a third version? Yeah.
Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks. The stone which Ketchum captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
I returned to Quaramonte and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
What's that on the ground? That looks like something we'll be able to pick up, whatever that thing is.
These sunglasses are George's. George, where are you? Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you.
Cheeky bugger.
You little asshole. What happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's George? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Actually, what does she have in her inventory?
To me, it had a hole in it.
There's a key, one of the stones. Anything in the
There was
bag?
nothing useful in the bag. It was the small card on which the weighing machine had written its lies. That barrel would have looked great on my patio, filled with shrubs.
Let's talk to Titipoco or whatever the hell his name is.
These are George's shades, right?
Evening, JD.
Jaws!
Where is he now?
He's straight in with a challenge. Where the hell's the mouse gone?
What's that? It looks like the stone we bought from Paris, but it's different. Yes, it has a carving of an eagle. That clinches it. George must have found this stone in the Caribbean and managed to hide the stone when the village was attacked by Carzak's men. I hope to God that George was all right.
Welcome in, Sensuals, as well, and welcome in again there, JD. Yes, I was technically ready at about 8 o'clock. Everything just seemed to get finished really early tonight. The girls got all tucked into bed. And I was sort of sitting there thinking, well, yeah, I could sit twiddling my thumbs for an hour, or we could make a start and see how far we get through the game this evening. I think we're going to finish it. I got a good feeling that we may finish it. The Penguin won, beating a poor, innocent, defenseless JD. But will JD have the last laugh and spread the special sort of love that you can only get here by use of our enchanted harmonica? Ah, the calls of the Squeaky Bottle King. So what have you guys been up to today? You've been causing more mischief? Have you been left unsupervised, sensuals, as well?
I think I'm a penguin 8p wants to bouncy with I think I'm a penguin 8p. Is all set to marry I think I'm a penguin 8p, and are going to kill I think I'm a penguin 8p.
You guys, the perfect story, says the penguin.
Where's George? George has been here, right? He was pointing to the smoldering remains of a hut.
You have been left unsupervised. Oh no. To see what sort of mischief and mayhem you get yourself into now then. I didn't have anything. I'm sorry, I didn't have to do anything. Penguin took care of it. Exactly. The penguin took care of himself. We'll have to save it all so that we can harvest for harvesting Gary's organs later on as well.
It was too hot to pick up.
He doesn't need a full liver.
I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken.
Have you been playing with you on your new console today there, JD?
It was a very hot and blackened stone.
Wonder if he's got anything, or
There
it
was
can.
nothing I wanted to ask him.
Maybe the barrel's got water in it.
I just didn't have the strength to tip that barrel.
I'm assuming the barrel's got water in. So let's have to set it up or haven't. So you have set it up, but you haven't like fired it up and logged in to play the games.
Shorty, make yourself useful and help me with this barrel.
Oh, she's a mean French lady. The luxury glow too. Just
Thanks.
yeah. How long did we establish it takes for the liver to regenerate? How much of it can we cut away, and how often can we reharvest it from him?
I recognize that. It's the coyote stone. I had the coyote and jaguar stones. Titipoco had the eagle, according to the shaman. That's all we needed to deal with Tezcatlipoca. Pity he hadn't any ideas for dealing with Karzak. What is it?
Oh, those finger motions.
Where are you pointing?
I think it depends though. A few months, likely depending on how much. How much damage there is after we hack it away. There's a few puzzles inside of here. One of the puzzles we can actually skip a long, complicated puzzle by getting Nico to
We clearly didn't have much time.
Flash. And JD, thank you so much for the gift to the penguin. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to the penguin, JD. I can't bloody speak. Hashtag blame Chrissy. But thank you so much. As I keep saying, thank you everybody for coming along and joining our nightly madness. It really does mean a lot. I keep on telling you, I never know how to thank all of you lot. I just clicked on that and I have no idea why. But
any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, It was going to have to be me.
Okay, we've got an engine, and then we have to power the lift. I do remember that much. I think we have to cause a fire as well, though. I think that's one of our missions. It says I'll walk over this way, because I think there's some soldiers that don't kill us. Oh, hang on, no, it might be too late. Save. Hope that's saved. Well, thank you again, JD. Absolute madman.
Too late. I had been seen. Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggles said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well...
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
Strange people. So what's that there, Doctor? You know how to set up stream code to post lives on Discord. I did. Yeah, I've set up this stream code on a few folks' servers to help them. So it's a relatively easy one to do. I know that I haven't made any modifications to it for a little bit. But yeah, I've got some stuff I can copy and paste. I can show you. What was it? Mine and a friend by fluke, but I'm trying to add yours too. No, but I can do some screenshots. And I'll chuck you some messages later on. Put a reminder in the thing so that I'll try and do something really, really quickly to illustrate what the things are on it. One thing that can do as well, which I know I do it with the Mi 6 one, and I do see that it does as well. You got likes of it changes the roles, so it pops the roles in as well. So whenever you guys are live, as long as your accounts are connected, that is as well. You get highlighted on there. And if I scroll all the way down to the thing here as well, scroll down, see like Ada pops in the roles, and then when people go off on and off of it. So like so here we've got Chris Muir. He started streaming at just past 1, and then 4 o'clock in the morning, my time obviously, that's when he ended, and that's what gets posted on the thing. But yeah, so I've set that up for a few people with that one there. Just very free. As if you want us to do like a screen share thing, not a problem as well. There, Penguin. Just scream when you see the green dot. Yeah, I'll get you a special. Yeah, it's if you have like the role for them, then anytime anyone goes live, like yourself and any of the other guys, it pops it up there for you guys to to flag, as long as you've connected your Discord account to Twitch. That is. Oh yeah, just that reason as well. The Thief game, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after, because we're dropping the Hunter for a little bit. As I was sort of saying yesterday, as much as there's loads of that I still want to do in the Hunter, my heart's just not quite in it anymore. So we're gonna try the Thief game that came on the Xbox One. It was here where I could grab it, and now I don't know where I put it because it's not there. I think. Oh yeah, it'll be over there. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it there behind me. Because I moved everything so I could do some laser work today. I'm trying to make a whole Christmas line of products. Where's the arts and crafts section? So I made this one today. There was a slight mistake with this one because I misaligned it, and this new glue This new glove I've got is crazy. It didn't give me a chance or any opportunity to like slide it into place. As soon as it connected, that was it. It was stuck in place. But yeah, it's got like the 2 layers. So if you want, people could have like that centre bit customized. And I may have made the magnet holes 2 mil too big, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. I don't even think I'll change that. And it's got a little clip for going under your clothes, sort of thing, like under your t-shirt. When you suggested a Christmas cracker, Happy Cat, I then had one of my headaches with pictures. I got a kind of idea of what I could possibly do for that with the laser, but I will. It'll be tomorrow. It'll probably be later in the week. I'll be investigating that a bit further. Okay, though. Where are we anyway? We need to get to the top of the pyramid. We have a rope. Generate. Oh, I'm sure we have to cut this fuel line. I'm sure that's a thing. Okay, so she's taken a cylinder. Do we have anything to cut the fuel lines? I'm just going to cut the fuel lines now because I'm sure that's a thing that we need to do. Evening, Gary. Okay, that seems to be the infinite fuel source. All right, so are we doing that? Maybe it's there. Just plodging in the fuel, dancing in the petrol. What mischief have you been getting yourself up to as well there, Gary? Hang on, can I just pick that up again? Sure, we have to put some. There we go. JD. Oh, JD double dysenteryified himself. And then. Gary caught it from me. Got to watch out with those harmonicas. We need to play that game again. We need to play the Oregon Trail again. And see if 1 mile is still on the road. Okay, what do we need to do? Do we start the engine on this?
The motor spluttered into life.
Yay! Oh, and JD has contributed 10,000 to the Australia. We mustn't be far off that, are we now?
The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift.
Alright, let's turn that off for a moment. Okay, this is what the rope must be for. Although, I don't know why she couldn't just climb up the scaffolding, to be fair. Okay, maybe we have to use it on the lift shaft, maybe? 80% JD.
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid.
Maybe I use it on Titty Poco. To send him up with the rope, because he's going to do the smart thing and climb the bloody scaffolding.
Titipoco, I have an important job for you. Take this rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
Oh yeah, it's Latin Day tomorrow, Gary. How many different ones have you got to learn, or how many have you been able to get down? I have a fly inside my apartment. Where's my elusive spider? He's not doing it. It's kind of like the macro universe of like when you get a cat to get the mouse, you get the spider to get the fly. Okay, surely now we can get on the elevator. Can we tell Titty Poco to,
Titi Poco, when I tell you, I want you to copy what I am doing.
Copy.
She picks 10 of 26. Oh. I bet it'd be like bloody back in like you know like in like high schools and in primary schools. It'd be like a spelling test as well, because I bet you'd have to get the bloody spelling of them right. That would be me for the spelling. That would be me, an instant fail in that class.
Okay? Copy. George! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice George to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body.
Give me the mouse. Give me the mouse.
Thankfully, George was the only one to notice me.
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon, and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice George!
Shut up, Stobbart. Just shut up!
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very funny, Stobbart. I haven't forgotten Marseille. When Karzak cuts your heart out, I'll be the one laughing.
I'll bet I'm not the only one due for the chop around here either. Hey, Raoul?
I'm warning you.
Raoul was a bundle of raw nerves. I hoped George wouldn't push him too far.
Okay, we want the ammunition because we're going to make a right down at the bottom, if I recall. And what was that made roll? Not bother there, Penguin. I said we need to do a screen share with you, and you can copy and paste things back and forth to show you how to set one up quickly. No, not a bother at all, mate. It was me too. I'd be happy to get one. Yeah, there's no way I could do the spellings on those. I don't even know what the English name is for plants. It's just it's the greeny one. That's the yellowy one. That one's got red bits on it. Those are the scientific names that I'll be putting in it. We had Friday spelling tests in primary school. If you got them all right, you got to have breakfast with the teachers and have some cake and stuff with them. I had so much damn cake, the teachers. Oh, I would never go any. It hasn't got a wiggly red line under it. I'm knackered. And there goes Mr. Mango again. Welcome in then, Mr. Mango, in amongst that cutscene. I'm sure he's got the little lighter gun, so let's see if he'll spark it up.
Titi Poco, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
Oh, have I got any water? Oh, I do. Didn't do any orange today, though.
What's going on over there? Do you need help, my pretty?
Nothing's wrong. I dropped a cigarette butt. Everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two.
You don't think it followed you in Ravenholm? Join the club. Where's that ammo belt? Because I think this is what we're going to use to cause a riot.
What's that? What's happening?
Trouble.
Give it up. The pyramid's surrounded.
I'll find out what the trouble is. Watch Stobbart doesn't pull any tricks. If he does, shoot him in the head, not through the heart.
Why does it matter? He'll be dead either way.
His heart belongs to Tezcatlipoca.
That's not true. We just had dinner a couple of times.
Oh, we've got a Stargate question there for Frodo. What is the name of the mysterious ancient race that built the ship the SGU crew is stranded on? On a side note, whilst I've been working through the day, I've been continuing, and also through the night after the streams, I've been watching Stargate. Now the Stargate universe again. Just almost before I had to go out, almost the first the full of the pilot episode. His heart belongs to Ada. We all belong to Ada. We must do her bidding.
Or I shoot.
Please, don't hurt me.
Don't worry yourself. My finger isn't loaded.
Nico, what are you doing here?
Firstly, I'm going to set Georges free, and then screw up Karzak's scheme.
No, I can't let you do that. Karzak has promised me power.
Raoul, wake up. The only thing Karzak has on offer is death. You may want to ask Oublier, except you can't. Karzak murdered him.
You're lying. Ubier's in Europe.
Sure, he's in Europe. In London, on a mortuary slab with 2 bullet holes in him.
But Karzak promised. When he frees Tezcatlipoca, we'll all be granted great power.
Listen to her, Raoul. Karzak's insane.
I don't know. I need to think.
You've let your mother do your thinking for you up to now. You need to think for yourself. Your mother and Karzak think alike. There's only one expendable member of the plan left, and that's you.
Mother would never betray me.
Oh, I'm tired of trying to reason with you, Raoul. Titipoco. Watch this man, and if he makes a move, shoot him with your gun.
Oh, he's going to take his kneecaps off.
Hold still, Georges. I don't want to sacrifice you by accident.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
They were going to cut your heart out. I think I can guess. We can save the happy reunions for later. We've got to move. Come on!
We're safe.
This is a dead end.
We're toast.
I think it's those levers on the wall. The two dangly ones.
I'm not too happy here either.
He knows this is Tezcatlipoca's pyramid, the house of the enemy.
Well, we can't stay here like rats in a trap.
And we can't go out the way we came in. It would be suicide. I'll have a look round. Maybe there's another way out. In the meantime, take this. It's the Coyote Stone. It might bring you luck, I hope.
You managed to recover the stones from the village? Then we might have a chance after all. Incidentally, what would Titipoco have done if Graciento had moved?
Titipoco? Nothing. He's given up violence. Oof. The lever was very difficult to move and appeared to do nothing anyway. Heave! Still no good.
We just have to jiggle it. In the obvious square, which is in the ground here.
Georges, I can only pull one lever at a time, and I think we need to pull both together.
Okay, I'm up for that.
What could possibly go wrong? Of course, these fell down a different side. Oh, the general's not going to be happy.
There's something
suspicious this sacrifice! Where is it?
Nico was here with Titipoco. They set him free. I couldn't stop them.
You idiot! I should have strangled you at birth. Titipoco's gone soft. He wouldn't have hurt you.
I know that.
The darkness of this sun is almost upon us, and we have no sacrifice to appease Tezcatlipoca. Have you any idea what your incompetence will cost us?
I think so. And I'm glad.
What?
The Mayans weren't fools. Tezcatlipoca should stay exactly where they put him.
Finally got some backbone from somewhere, huh? Shame it's so late in the day.
I'd rather die than see you and Karzak with that devil's power.
Fine, we're still a sacrifice short. See, the eclipse begins. Pablo, kill him! Tezcatlipoca can feed upon his yellow heart.
Nico was right all along, but it's still not too late.
Come on then, Pablo. Let's see who sacrifices who.
Fud.
What place?
And is JD going to put the kettle on?
Some sort of strange.
Whilst the penguin provides the shortbread?
The priests who designed this place must have known how to use them. I was going to have to figure it out for myself if I ever wanted to get out of here.
Now, this puzzle here, I'm going to save it. That's close enough to spelling stream. The way this puzzle here works is we have the individual elements which are on the big wheels. We have to line those up to combine into one of these symbols, so that we can then press the tile in once the corresponding ones are lined up from there to join these images up. Then when we have a combination of these images, we can then press these tiles here. Or alternatively, if it works in this version, which I don't know, there's a single pixel around here. It may not be in this version of the game. We can skip the entire puzzle. Maybe it's just offset. We'll try and do it because it's amusing. There's somewhere here there is one pixel. Like slowly click on each one inside of there until we find it. I'm sure it's this little square that we have to click on. Definitely that click, isn't it? It's not that click. Because what Nico does is she'll come over here and she'll expose the bouncies to the skeleton. And it will just open the door for us without having to do the puzzle. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm sure it's this little outcrop thing here. Yeah, we're doing a bit of Scarlet Maiden in here, Mr. Smith. Maybe we can still do the puzzle. I mean, I've got that save point. We can always come back and try it again at the once we complete the game. If it's available, it might be something that's in the remastered. Maybe it was never in the original. I can't remember. I'm sure it's this little bit here that we have to click on. Don't have to use anything. I don't think we have to combine anything with it.
There was a statue of a monkey. Some sort of religious significance? The monkey held a board containing more tiles with colored glyphs on them.
Okay, let's see where... see about completing this one then. What elements do we need? Right, so we need to do each of these. I think that is made up of 4 of these. I think that's how it's combined. So we know that that one definitely needs this one. And no, not that one. That was needed for the other side. What could be this one here? It's got the little... Ah, right, it could be this tile here. So it needs this tile and this tile, definitely. Is it 2, or am I thinking there's 4 combined? Surely it's 2. We'll test it on this first one here. So we'll try and get the tiles for that piece there. So that's going to need this one.
The room was dominated by an enormous device, decorated with the usual Mayan motifs. It held 2 great discs, each covered in glyphs.
Right, so I'm sure we have to get them in the centre. Right, and which one did that one combine with again? That one combines with this shape here. Looks like some toothpaste being squeezed out. Okay, now we should be able to press this tile in.
The tile moved slightly.
Okay, that clicked into place. Okay, what do we need to make up the next section? We want this one and this one, don't we? And is that right? Definitely want that. Each one is made up of 4. We definitely want that one. Okay, so that's that one and that one. Exactly, a stick of dynamite would solve a lot of the problems. 2, 3. And then we want this one here in the middle. 3. And we should be able to press this one here now. Okay, so that covers those elements of the picture. It must be this one here, next. It's just strange, 'cause I'm not seeing anything else that would combine with that one. But okay, so we want that one there, so we'll click that twice. And then we'll pull this one twice. I think. So that would make just one big splodge of a little doodad underneath. Big splodge of a little doodad underneath. And is that definitely... Yeah, that covers that one there. Okay, that didn't work. Ah, no, hang on. Yeah, that's probably alright. Let's just click on there for a minute.
The tile moved inwards and clicked home.
Okay, so 2 of those need to go into there. So why did we do that other one? Hashtag blame Chrissy. Yeah, we need that stick of dynamite. Or if we could just find where the clicky bit is here. Maybe is it somewhere else? I was certain it was this little bit here that sticks out there. It has been a long time. I enjoy the car mechanics sim because it uses your friends list on. So there's I watched Sanford Doc and myself fight over a 70s Dodge. There's a few of the other games that do that as well. On the Xbox, like you know, it pulls off your the names from your Xbox like friends list to it puts them in the races and what have you. Was it the Forza games? It's been a while since I played them, but I think it was those games. I'm still just trying to click around this thing. I'm spamming the thing. I'm wondering if just with the resolution it might be displaced, and it may not be quite in the thing. I'm sure there was a Doritos game that I used to play on the thing, and I'm sure that because that had your Xbox avatars in it as well. That was on the Xbox 360. I'm sure that one used to like pull from the friends list as well. It mustn't be in this version. It must only be in the remastered. I thought it was in this one. Yeah, all right. Let's crack on. Okay, picture number 2. What 2 images is it made up of? So this one here is definitely made up of this tile and this one. Okay, so we'll go for the. Right, we'll move this one 3. And hang on, is it the blue center or is it the? It's the multicolored center we want. All right, right. So that is going to be. Pull this one down. Then we should be able to push this tile in here. That pushes one of the previous tiles out. Then we want pull this one twice. There's probably like an efficient way of doing this to like get the least number of having to muck around spinning it. I don't know what that is. So we're just going to keep on cracking through until we get these. Disappointing the other thing that the thingamajig isn't enabled on this one. Maybe if we think on once we finish the game, we'll reload the game because I'm sure we left the save file right in here, but in the remastered version. Okay, that should allow us to now push this one in. Definitely still can't click here. So if I do that like rapidly, maybe see if we can find like if the cursor changes. Definitely nothing. Disappointing. Okay, what do we need for the next one though? We need this one with a cross and this one here. Okay, so what can this wheel do first? Those bits are there, or the cross is there. Okay, we'll do the cross bit first. We need that and the funny thing that looks like a big sausage. Well, that's convenient. It's only one away on there as well. Pull that one down. Okay, click on this tile here. And then, which one do we want? Oh, we want this one here next. So, I want to pull this one down by 1. And then we want to pull that one down by 2. This is by random chance they haven't been too far apart to get them. And we'll click on that one. So whilst we're back and forth with this one, what sort of mischief has all got lined up for tomorrow? Hopefully this is the right one. There we go. Okay, I think we want that one and this one. 82% looks like Australia. Yeah, by Friday you'll probably have it. Do we reckon? Oh, hang on, that might be wrong. Oh no, yeah, right, this one here. That's what I want. Okay, I'm going to pull this one down by 2. And Mr. Smith has also contributed. Pull that one down. And then we'll push up by 1. And that should give us that one. Was that trying to have a panic attack?
The chute I'd arrived on was too steep and slippery to get back up.
You'll be fine. Oh, you got plague, JD. Yeah, take it easy. Fire up your PlayStation and just relax with one of the new games. Doctor's orders. What was the first shape I needed? I needed that one there, isn't it, with the 3 doodads on the bottom. Okay, I need to pull that one 3 times. Not much for tomorrow. Depending on how things go in the morning, I really need to. It's on my to-do list. I would ideally like to revamp my my outdated website. I need to fire up a test server and maybe start working on that. that might be a mission that I might start tomorrow, depending on how things go. But nothing too exciting. We give them Butter lots of cuddles. Oh, Butter had to go for her implant today. It's been 3 months since she got her implant last, so she got that today. Had to take her to the vets for it. She's on the table in the vet and she's shooting and yelling at him. And then as soon as I picked her up in my arms, she shooting.
Et voilà. George once told me that there's a knack to finding secret doors. I think I'm beginning to get the hang of it.
She's
In 1986, Atichrissi took a part-time job as a safety tester in Ukraine.
Yeah, we all know how that ended. I picked her up in my arms and she immediately stopped shouting and yelling and screaming at the top of her voice, and she was like looking at the vet as if to say, "You can't get me now." And down we go.
So I thought, this is it, you know? This is true love. Anyway, I have to leave for a few weeks, and when I come back, what do I find? Damn right. And with who? Labano, that creep.
Huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Butter is some size now, as well. And after he poked and prodded her, she's like all muscle now. So 3 months ago, before she got the implant,
Heck. Looks like another dead-end titty, Poco. Any ideas?
She had a whole load of fluid build up on her tummy.
I was hoping for something a little more constructive. Never mind, I'll have a look around.
She had like a really bad like fluid buildup on her tummy, and she lost all of that, and she was like really, really weedy for ages. It was now on her, and then she went into the mold from the implant, and then she put the weight back on, but it is now muscle. The implant has like a few different side effects. One is our comb and our wattles are going to be like a lot more shriveled than usual, and in her case, our feet and our like eyelids went like extra yellowy. That's one of the things that we knew that the implant was running out, because the 3 months were up, is because our comb was starting to slowly get bigger. We think she might have been just about ready to start gearing herself up to try and lay eggs again, which would she can't lay eggs because we'll lose her if she tries to lay any more eggs. So we caught it just in time. But the problem is, though, with it being, because it's obviously the first one, so now I've got a baseline for how long it's going to last. So it's actually just shy of 3 months with her like metabolism. So when it gets like 2.5 months is when I'll be getting that done again. But because like this stage now, she may molt again. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on it over the next week to see what happens.
Look, I need to light this torch. Can you do something clever with a couple of sticks or flint and tinder or... Or a cheesy novelty cigarette lighter, as it turned out.
She's my good girl. She wouldn't speak to us on the way to the vet. She like faced away from us in the car, and then on the way back she was facing us. It was just that little look though when I scooped her up when she was like kicking off. She was really, really loud in the vets, and there's that little look on her face when she was like looking at the vet. You can't get me now. Daft little bugger she is.
Well, there was nothing else to do around here, so I pulled the lever. Nothing's happened. Oh, I hate that. Don't you hate that? Titipoco?
Yeah, something happened. Oh yeah, we've had many a weird eggs. We had one massive one. Stir fry is the smallest chicken, and she laid a one that was about the size of my fist.
No idea where I was, where the others had got to, and time was running out to stop Karzak. Still, I wasn't dead yet, so it wasn't all bad news.
But we've had like some massive ones. We've had some little tiny ones. There is random pictures on Discord, and we had like some misformed ones as well, because there was a jelly egg that I posted a couple of weeks ago. If you're scrolling up through the pet section, it's the ones that are I put spoilers on it in case I wasn't sure if it might upset people when they see the weird the weird egg. So I thought I'll put that on there. Then you can click on it at your own discretion. I think I put a video clip in that as well, so to try and like roughly illustrate its jiggliness. Okay, what have we got now? That looks like a hatchway. There's a door there. There's another lever here. Let's see how we pull that. You're intrigued, you're gonna check it out.
A stone slab that must have weighed tons sealed the door.
Question, right? That slid down from there, but that is clearly... This hole is deeper than where that is. So where did that slab go? Okay, let's go through there. We've dropped the door.
Charming.
Oh, we've got to try and work out some kind of weird combination thing here.
The statue looked like it doubled as an incense burner.
Except, to be honest, looks like a bouncy ball. Okay, we've got a lever there and a lever there.
Lovely. Looks like my school gym teacher.
Oh, hang on, did we bring the torch with us? I just think that bowl looks like we might be able to spark it up. Hang on, hang on. Maybe there was a torch on the wall. Maybe we can light that up in here. Maybe that's why the camera drifted this way for a second. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, that didn't... Can we pick that up again? Okay.
The torch could stay there until I really needed it.
Okay, that plan. If you know about Cyberpunk and the DLC is your first official PS5 game. It's not long now. What's today's date? Today's the 13th. And, there's an idea. Is Mr. Smith still here? Yeah. It was announced today about the update, because you were kind of gambling that it would be like an announcement today about it, and I've never even looked myself. It was the I completely forgot all about it today. Let's go and pull this lever and see what happens. Okay, that's locked us in this chamber, which surely can't be good. Try that lever then. Why are we doing this, by the way? Okay, let's go through there.
Every time I think this place can't get any spookier, it does. There was nothing I could do to the carving, even if I'd wanted to, which I didn't.
I can't go out that way. Okay, let's go back in this door. But no new information today.
Yes, finally, I'm out of here.
Okay, I think...
Once more into the unknown.
I think this is the end game. I think this is the end cutscene. I think. Maybe it's not. Okay. Okay, let's walk through this way. That's to... Oh, the vampire one's not coming out till next year. Oh, hang on, there's a letter on the wall here. I do have it on Steam, the other vampire-y one. But I've still never got around to having a go myself.
This was it. The pyramid's central chamber. Its dark heart. Once before in my life, I'd stood in front of a door and thought, this is it. If I go through there, I'm going to die. I'd been wrong then. I hoped I was wrong now. This was the door that led to the central chamber. And the smoking mirror.
It should be a cutscene. Where the three of them should all join forces with their various stones. Casipot is in the Phantom Zone. Now it's all up to George. And just like that, back to the Phantom Zone. And that is the conclusion of the theatrical Broken Sword 2. So as it stands right now, we have completed all 5 Broken Sword games and both the theatrical, remastered, and director's cut flavours of the across the first 2. Because originally, when we played through it, we did the director's cut of the first one and the remaster of this one, the second one. And now we've done the theatrical, like the original PlayStation versions of Broken Swords 1 and 2. Can we skip through the credits? Yes. Is he going to escape? Or is that just it? Oh, it's got the menu on. It's just the menu and that's it. So, yeah, so that's the conclusion. Let's just momentarily just one last few clicks. I just realised when I said before I can't load up the remastered version because I think it will cause the stream to crash because there's a resolution issue, and I can't remember what state I left it in, if I left it fixed or if it's unfixed. So I can't risk that. But I'll try and post something on Discord later. I'll jump in and I'll record the bit that I'm trying to show you here that I cannot. Let's press some buttons here. But I hope you've enjoyed. Hang on 2 seconds. Is that the quit the desktop button? How do I exit the desktop on this one again? Tell you what, I will minimize it for the minute. I'll deal with it later. But I hope you've all enjoyed the back in the Broken Sword series. It is one of my favourite point and click series from the 90s. I wouldn't mind doing the other ones again. To be honest, maybe it's in the run up to the release of Broken Sword 6. We may do a few of the other ones there. But tomorrow we are back with the first DLC from Alan Wake. I can't remember what the subtitle is. It did flash up on the screen for a second there, but I wasn't looking at it. So I don't know what the title is for tomorrow night's stream, but it's something like that. The first of the DLCs from Alan Wake. And we'll do the usual. We'll play the level, and then we'll explore it. Let's have a little spy and see if there's anyone that we can go and harass. I was hoping Fingermaging might be on. There's nobody on tonight. Can we jump over and see that this lad here doing a bit of farming sim? You guys like the farming sims, so we'll jump over and we'll say hello here. I'll close that window. I'll press this here. Okay, but thank you everyone once again for coming along, and I hope you've enjoyed this series. It is a favourite series of mine, the Broken Sword ones. Friday, of course, as well, is the ultimate favourite is Mass Effect, so I expect to see everybody here promptly. But thank you as well, JD, so much for the gift to the Penguin as well, JD. I never know how to thank you, but thank you so much there. Was that farming? Farming sim? What's that? Right. I don't know. I've never heard of it myself. It must be some newfangled game, Mr. Smith. I know. CGD. Ada told me that you joined ages ago. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. Oh no, it's alright. I had a funny feeling because there was Ada buzzed in my ear of somebody else that came in. I was just curious. I didn't say anything when they landed, but I was just curious if they had because they're one of them lot. I was expecting to see a number reduced by 1. But okay, let's jump over and we'll go and see this chappie. He's playing a bit of the farming sim there. Once again, thank you all for coming in and allowing me to torture you all with some of my old favourites. I really want to play the original Broken Sword again, but I want to play it on my tablet, but it's not compatible with new versions of Android. And I contacted Revolutionary Software, asked them, and they said they just don't have the time because they're working on Broken Sword 6. To be able to reformat. I'm sure it would only be like half an hour job, surely, just to I guarantee you the problem is that it's probably in 32-bit and they just need to recompile it in 64-bit. I guarantee you that's what the problem is. Half an hour's work, press the compile button, check for errors. Okay, let's jump over here and go and say hello to this chap here. He's playing this newfangled farming sim. Okay, thank you all for watching, have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.